in the world of Lordran with Dark Souls Remastered.
Here we are, not just back on the pod, but back in FromSoft.
Yeah. I'm getting
for us,
I'm still getting that chop on your microphone, which is new. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why.
Huh.
Well,
that's not good.
No. That's the microphone you normally use, I imagine.
Yeah, it's a microphone I always use.
Okay.
I don't really have another one, actually.
Yeah. It's
seeing it's a headset as opposed to, you know, that what pluggeth into the PS4.
It's intermittent, so you know, we can go for it, and I'll either chop off this front bit, or you know, we'll just embrace the technical limitations of doing this on the PlayStation 4.
Indeed, this is one way in which we're not back. Is here we are on the PS4, not on the PC.
Right.
Master.
Yeah, but we wanted to do a bit of a playthrough, bit of a throwback to the first Let's Play, Prepare to Suffer with Paul and Mo, way back in the day when I was watching you in your very first playthrough.
My struggle through Souls with Johnson, who sadly, remains hollow on a hard drive somewhere.
Right.
But now we've got the podcast,
right?
Paul Moses Play, and I think that's really been that is the tips for this.
Yeah, little companion piece. You know, we'll knock out 25 minutes at a time.
There you go.
And you know, we can chat about it on the pod a little bit, and it'll warm our hearts while we wait for Blaseball to return.
Exactly, precisely. Not to mention Golden Ring, and while I'm slowly creeping Dark Souls 3.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Gotta love the intro. They pack so much in.
They really do.
In this city, which suggests an Orlando, but isn't quite right either. You know, maybe this was made at a different time, or it's hard to say. Or just purely a conceptual sort of idea.
Yeah, it's hard to say what they're going for here. You know, whether this is an artifact of it being cinematic, but I have trouble with that. That would not be intentional.
What sort of trouble?
It's not like Dark Souls. It's a game where there's a lot of stuff that's left just kind of like, basically there's game content that didn't get developed the way it could have been. Very purple in this game. So, and Orlando, it kind of, it worked the mind like, okay, well then what? Is there a whole extra iteration to this?
Yes, indeed.
Exactly.
What
a pleasant answer.
Right. And there are a lot of gaps filled in. There are a lot of mysteries remaining, and there are plenty of human kingdoms that are only ever mentioned or hinted at as well.
Yeah. Yeah, or kind of run up against kind of briefly, but you have no sense of kind of like Ulasil, right?
Right.
You dabble in it, but like you barely touch the scope of it in comparison.
And furthermore, with Ulasil, it is in the same geographical location as Lordran as well.
Right. Absolutely.
But speaking of other places. Above us here will be Oscar of Astora, who is going to, generously throw the key down, attached to a body. For some reason, he couldn't just toss us the key ring, I guess.
I know, right? It's like, maybe it's just difficult to work those gauntlets. Like smaller than a sword hand, you know.
Right. Okay, and I just got.
I was looking for.
Just got kicked for some reason.
Oh my.
But we will load her back up here.
Episode 1, and suffering takes a different flavor.
Right. But yes, here we are.
And I noticed you did not take the key.
No, I went with the old witch's ring.
Ah, an old ring from an old witch. Engraved minutely with a decipherable script, but seemingly useless.
Seemingly useless.
Surely not useless, or else you wouldn't have taken it. There are other useless objects to take.
Yeah, it is the only starting gift in the game that cannot be acquired by other means.
Okay.
And it allows you to hear dialogue from the fair lady, the spider, sort of spider queen.
Oh, really? Oh, very
yes.
cool. Okay, that's very nice, actually.
Because she, of course, is a witch.
Right.
And you get to hear her talking about her sister and other such topics.
It's the daughter of the Witch of Islith.
Right. Rolling around with my trusty hilt here.
Indeed.
And there's our friend, the... Now, I think this is the stray demon. This is like that...
I believe so. This is like down below here. So, we can't get back here for quite some time.
Right.
The floor to fall through as a result of his... I guess?
Of his what?
His brother, I guess.
Oh, yeah, if there's a familial relationship there.
I kind of feel like there is for some reason. I don't know why. It's like absolutely no in-game reason to assume at all. So, but yeah, otherwise, it's funny. The game it's off. So, okay, it's not generous. It gives you the hilt of a sword, but internet connection quality is low. Oh, dear, I have a that this might involve a ladder trick. I have a suspicion it might involve the old ladder trick.
Yeah.
Our quality do involve other internet activity in my house, namely a Zoom call in the other room. And that could explain the chop that you're getting on my voice here.
Oh, you said there's a Zoom call going on in the other room?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So it could well be that I don't have as much bandwidth that you're getting out of me here, which does raise the question of whether we push forward or not.
Yeah, I was in the camp of kind of pushing forward in spite of the fact that the audio is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Coming from you, like certain sentences, I'm only catching fragments.
That's not good.
But since we've identified the cause, now I'm a little more inclined to say, we can table this for now.
Let's kick this project to a different day. Tuesdays from 4 to 7 are specifically a bad time.
Okay.
It won't be an issue for the podcast because I'm right by I'm right by the router.
Okay.
And I don't think we've had a problem with 2 Zoom calls going simultaneously. I don't think it should be an issue for either of us particularly.
Okay.
But yeah, I do think for this, that's almost definitely it's probably a bridge. Because I was going like maybe it has something to do with running the YouTube, but then it just dawned on me that no, there's a pretty good explanation. We can't actually test it until for an hour and 15 minutes.
Right. And any sort of YouTube activity happens after the fact as well. It's not like live uploading or anything.
Right. So no, it'd be more a question of whether or not it was the PlayStation recording that would be the thing.
Right.
But yeah, it probably is not. It's almost definitely a result of Angelica's. She's got this one of her 2 MFA, weekly online sessions as Tuesdays from 4 to 7.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, yeah. At least at least we know. And I'll upload this one anyway, and we can just kind of, you know, hear how it sounds and see if there are any other kinks to iron out.
Yeah, and I mean, we can either reboot, make the character fresh, or we could just pick up from here. Because it's not like, as a Let's Play, it's not the worst case scenario if that very beginning, if the game intro is left out.
True.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm okay either way, basically. If we test it and go like, oh yeah, this is. But if you just rather say, let's just kick this character to the curb and remake her.
Right.
Then that works too.
Rekindle.
Rekindle.
Yeah.
Rekindle.
Cool.
You want to pretty much jump in pod then? I need to get a little bit of notes together first.
Yeah, I've got my notes all set on my end, so I might like empty the dishwasher and then be with you.
Okay, I'll be ready to go by 6, if not sooner. But I'll be at my computer with the notes together. So.
Okay, cool, man. See you in a bit.
All right, I'll see you in just a little bit.
Yep.